At 10:53 a.m. on January 30th, 2007, a propane gas explosion destroyed the Little General convenience store in rural Ghent, West Virginia, near the city of Beckley. The blast killed 2 propane service technicians and 2 emergency responders from the Ghent Fire Department. A volunteer firefighter was seriously injured, as were 4 store employees who were inside the store when the gas ignited. West Virginia State Fire Marshal Sterling Lewis recalls the day of the accident.
It was a scene that was horrific to me because of the familiarity that I had with the area growing up there for 52 years. There was a tremendous amount of carnage. We had firefighters down. We had civilians that were down.
I believe the main reason that we investigated this accident was that there was a tragic, unnecessary loss of life.
In this case, we had 2 emergency responders that were killed and 2 propane technicians in a seemingly routine operation. And from that standpoint, the CSB thought it was important to uncover the root causes and find out why these people died.
Nearly 30 minutes elapsed between the release and the explosion. If there'd been an evacuation during those 30 minutes, all of the lives would have been saved.
The Little General gas station and convenience store was located on Flat Top Road in Ghent. Inside the wood-framed building, the store sold soft drinks, magazines, and snacks, as well as pizza, which was cooked in 2 propane-fired ovens. In 1994, the Southern Sun Company installed a 500-gallon propane tank against the back wall of the store. Southern Sun sold its propane business to Ferrell Gas in 1996. The logo on the tank was changed, but the tank itself was left in place. Years later, in January 2007, the Little General Company changed propane providers from Ferrell Gas to Thompson Gas. Appalachian Heating, a local firm selling propane for Thompson Gas, installed a new tank 10 feet from the building. There were still about 350 gallons of propane in the old tank, which Appalachian Heating intended to transfer through a special valve, hose, and pump to the newly installed Thompson gas tank. To make such a transfer, a technician must first unscrew a safety plug from the top of the liquid withdrawal valve on the tank to be emptied. The safety plug has a small hole in its side called a telltale. If propane is released through the hole, it is a warning that a dangerous release is likely if the plug is completely removed. So if propane is seen, the plug should be retightened. If no propane is observed escaping, the plug may be removed, and a valve with a special fitting is then threaded into the liquid withdrawal valve. This special fitting depresses a spring-loaded mechanism, allowing propane to flow through the valve and into the hose to transfer the propane. The CSB determined that on the day of the accident, several factors combined to turn what should have been a routine tank exchange into a tragedy. On the morning of January 30th, 2007, 2 technicians from Appalachian Heating arrived to put the new tank into service. The lead technician then departed for another job site, leaving an inexperienced junior technician to prepare for the transfer of propane unsupervised. At about 10:25 a.m., the junior technician began to unscrew the safety plug from the liquid withdrawal valve, a valve the CSB would later determine was permanently stuck in the open position. Propane likely flowed out of the hole in the plug, but the technician had not been trained on the importance of checking for the escaping gas. Immediately, as the technician removed the plug, a jet of propane sprayed upward through the valve. A billowing white cloud of flammable propane vapor formed behind the store. The propane struck the eaves of the building and flowed into the store through vents in the roof overhang and directly into the restrooms through 2 vent pipes. The flammable gas also diffused down